off. See ya.
See ya.
I've been sent out here. Reeves has sent me out because he seems to think going to see a woman from tomorrow's world is more important than doing this television programme. So he sent me out. My name is Mr. Dennis, to entertain you. I don't really know why. I'll tell you about myself. I have a small tobacconist shop which is by a roundabout near the park. I don't stock curly-whirlies as they are far too elaborate, but what I do stock is walnut whips. But what I do as a labour-saving and money-saving device is I take off the nut from the top and replace it with pigeon lime, which I scrape off my Reliant, which lives underneath a sycamore tree, and sell the nut separately. And, there we are. Yo, Lister.
Yo, respect.
Jew. Indeed.
It's lovely to see you, Mr. Dennis. We go back a long way. He's such a card.
Respect indeed.
Joe Lister.
Well, I first met Mr. Lister when he came into my shop complaining about a loose staple in a copy of People's Realm.
You know, those staples were indicative of falling standards generally, weren't they, Dennis?
They were,
We
indeed.
agreed that over a cup of coffee, didn't we, Eric?
That's right, and that's why we formed
a Neighbourhood Investigation of Product Standards group.
which we can see written down here in Lister's handwriting.
There we are, Neighbourhood Investigation of Product Standard.
Or NIPS.
NIPS, as we... That's
NIPS.
That's
NIPS.
as we call it. And what we generally do is we go around the neighbourhood investigating consumer affairs. If any consumer product or any service isn't up to scratch, Dennis.
And had a number of successes, haven't we?
Yes, of course, what we call in the army or the Wrens, usually.
Or the police, or on one occasion, the Dutch Navy.
I'll tell you what, that made them fly, didn't it?
It did, really.
It certainly did.
I got me quite riled.
Tell them about one of our successes, though, please.
Well, one of our earlier successes is I found a local pick and mix store with some nugget in there with the pink central stripe cocked over it up to 4 degrees.
No, that's quite bad.
It got me vexed.
Yeah, it could make you very dizzy as well, couldn't it, Dennis?
It made me dizzy.
No, it could make you dizzy. There was a success for me as well. I was photocopying one of my very specialist magazines down at the local library, and the photocopy was of such a low quality that I couldn't pick out, for example, individual hairs.
Which can be so important, can't it?
It
Especially
can be
in your
most
world.
frustrating. It can make you dizzy as well.
The low quality on that machine made me quite riled.
Yes, I know you get riled, Dennis.
But it could make you dizzy.
It
as well,
often goes together, wit and riledness.
It really does,
now,
doesn't it?
What we tend to do is we ask local shop holders who we have consulted to display one of our NIPS checked certificates. And I believe, Mr. Dennis, you have
Yes.
your NIPS checked up, don't you?
I've always had my nips checked up.
Yes. And that's the NIPS checked up sign he would
That's what we
display
like
in
to
his
display in the
tobacconist.
windows, anyway.
Anyway, respect there.
Respect is due.
It's due to you, Dennis. How's the shop going, anyway, generally?
Oh, well, it's not going so bad, as a matter of fact,
Good,
Mr.
good.
Lister. Thank you for asking. I've been thinking of changing it into a fashion retail outlet.
All right.
Stocking Thierry Mugler, Yohji Yamamoto, Gaultier and
well,
Hamnet and so forth.
I know your wife wears a lot of Gaultier. That's
She
a
does,
nice
yes.
idea.
Anyway, have you been to see any recent gigs?
Oh, yes, I went to see Ride this week and Rush. I also went to see Bad Brains as well.
But, did you get to... Who the hell is he?
He's one of Reeves'
Who the
co-hosts.
hell is
He's one of
this
Reeves' co-hosts. He's quite a
bald-headed
dim fella as well as...
Let go of
You
it.
watch it or he'll be after you, Dennis.
Have you been
just
to
leave
see
it.
Cud?
I've not seen Cud. I'd love
Oh,
to see Cud.
they're some of my boys. I look after those.
Oh, you've signed Cud up, have you?
I'll get you some free tickets,
Oh,
yes.
right, I'll tell you what, I'd love...
Will you get away from me?
Go on,
Who's making
you should
me...
pop him.
Oh, yeah, listen. I'm starting to get riled.
You should pop him.
No, but I am.
No, pop him,
You know
Dennis.
I'm not a card man.
He's one of Reeves' co-hosts. I know you're...
Would you leave me then? Whoa, I'm going to take him.
Reeves' cohorts, down and grounded, very good indeed.
sorry.
And I didn't quite think you were up to it, actually.
What are you talking about? You can't even up to it.
No, I'm just saying...
Oh, you think that... oh, Mike Tyson, maybe, my father. Oh, no. Jake Grace gets me vexed as well. I'll take yours. I'll see you. You'll do that as well. I'll take yours. Oh, I hope I get my grip. Oh, I'm a little man. I'm a fucking Liverpool. And this... Oh, nobody starts on Dennis with all the... What do you mean he's bayonet? He's dead. What do you mean he's dead? Oh, wait.
Oh, my God, no! No!
Lister, no. Oh.
Woe, misery, mercy and desperation! Please, Lord, deliver this man from eternity! I'm sorry, Lister. Look, I know we've had our ups and downs. I know I haven't been as nice to you as I possibly could have done, but you haven't been particularly nice. But please don't die on me. Don't die on me, Lister. Please. Look, we can do the show together.
Ah!
Don't you raise when I had an ancient tape recorder with me?
Show you what the ignorance of you are. Victory for Lister. Victory, I think. Victory for Lister. A modern tool used against an ancient fop. Showing that what a massive talent I am to have done that. I juked the fop. I juked the fop. Juked the fop. I juked the fop. I juked the fop. I juked the fop. I juked the fop.